If you want to win some free PSN or Xbox gift cards, all you gotta do is be subscribed to my channel, drop a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to turn on notifications.
Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a montage and a double nuclear by Pressless, who is the guy I reacted to about a year ago as one of the best BO3 hardpoint players out there. This is like a Nuketown montage. Hope you guys will enjoy this. His link will be down in the description. Drop a like on it. Let's go for 2,000 likes. And let's watch my reaction to this montage as well as to his double nuclear. So this montage here has some weird color correction on it, but it's basically a Nuketown montage. And as you guys can see, I like Nuketown and I'm excited to watch this. He does play with like colorblind is the first thing I'm noticing here. So that's why the enemies are like yellow on the VSAT or on the hater and the teammates are purple. And this is absolutely crazy, the shots he's hitting here. And this is with the Razorback too. Now this montage is probably from like a while ago, so some of these things are pre-patch, but that was some pretty good Razorback clips. Now this is one of the montages where it's not all about the feeds, it's really about like how dominant he is with these guns on Nuketown with the SMGs and the AR. So here's the M8A7, obviously coming in with the kinetic armor, and this is just the spawn. Oh my gosh, 2, 3 right there, and of course they all spawn in the back right corner, and 4, 5. This is just absolutely decimation, and I think this is why a lot of people say Nuketown's a bad map. It's a bad map if you're these guys on the other team, but if you're on, if you're on the good side of this and the good side of the spawn trap, it's an amazing map, and that's why Nuketown is probably my favorite. Look at this. He's probably got 20 kills. No. If he got that guy, that would have been insane. He tried to turn on him. That guy ended up picking him off, but Nuketown is one of those maps, and if you're on the good side of it, best map. If you're on the bad side, probably one of the worst maps here. A little bit of cinematics here, which kind of, I don't really understand the cinematics, because if all the clips are Nuketown, shouldn't the cinematics be on Nuketown? But let's get back into these clips, man. I love seeing him shred with the SMGs or the M8A7. Of course, this guy, when I reacted to him, what he was famous for was jumping over the buildings, hitting those M8 shots, hitting those Tempest shots, and all that sort of stuff. We're about to get into some Tempest clips here. There's, oh my god, was that 6? And then, of course, they all spawn again. This is Uplink. Bro, Uplink on Nuketown is probably the most insane out of any of the spawns. Diamond Weevil whips out the Tempest. He does that thing where if you hit them while hitting triangle, you can whip out your specialist weapon even faster. And I might have to start using Tempest after this. This is just insane. And then, of course, back with the Weevil. The spawn trap that he is creating here on Nuketown is just insane, and how he plays it is full octane. That's what I like to do, and that's what I like to see, is those guys were sitting on top of each other. He's not sort of getting his kill streak, sitting back and going for nuclears. He doesn't give a damn about a nuclear. He is going, what the heck? He's just going balls to the wall up in their spawn with all of his weapons, and it's amazing these spawns aren't flipping. I think because it's Uplink. Uplink has the tightest spawns out of any game mode. Hardpoint and domination, demolition, safeguard, all that stuff. You can get some nice spawn traps on, but Uplink, they literally won't spawn in the middle of the map unless you're all in their base. There's another nice little split 5-man feed or something like that, whipping out the Tempest, and he's using the Tempest up in their face, which is like, what the heck? Usually the Tempest is more of a sitting back weapon. He's getting up in their face with that Tempest and absolutely slaying them. Some more cinematics here, and I think we're coming up on the last like minute or so of this montage. The edit here is sort of, just a normal edit. It's nothing special on the edit, but what is really focused here is the clips, and I'm excited to see how this thing ends. VMP, classic weapon, up in their face. This is Hardpoint now. This is the game mode that he's famous for. He's up in their face, and you can see he doesn't have a VSET or anything up right now. So, oh my gosh, his accuracy is just, he was like, that guy went to gravity slam it. Oh my god, he's still going. That guy went to gravity slam him, he backed off and was able to outgun him. And this is just ridiculous. This is full octane. Oh my gosh, these guys don't stand a chance. What the, this is probably like 10 kills so far, all in one clip. He's still going. And some more Vesper clips. Yes, Vesper clips. These are the OG Vesper. I'm so excited to see clips of this. Of course, okay, this is theater mode. That's why it looks like the Vesper has no recoil. I always get a lot of comments saying, why does things look like they're no recoil? Usually a lot of YouTubers will upload from theater mode. So this was, of course, when the Vesper was a lot stronger. But the only reason it literally looks like it has 0 recoil is because of, oh my gosh, because of the theater mode. And being up in that building and controlling it is something awesome. That was a pretty good, nice little mini Taj there, a solo Taj. Now this gameplay I'm going to be reacting to is apparently, I've never seen this one before, a double nuke with the XR2, which I just think is amazing. It's something that I want to react to because, you know, I've reacted to VMP gameplays, CUDA gameplays, MSMC, M8s, but to see someone slay with one of the, it's not the worst gun, but it's definitely not the best, the XR2, this is going to be very, very interesting. Of course, having the RK5 as your secondary pistol, I highly recommend that on all of your basically burst guns or semi-automatics. And you can see here, he is up in their spawn. This is apparently a double nuke, and it is once again on hardpoint. This guy, basically, why I reacted to him in the first place is because he had the highest score per minute in hardpoint in the world. So basically what that means is that he plays that full octane gameplay, and that's why I think score per minute is a very good calculator of how much of a skilled player you are, because everyone knows KD, yeah, I could just sit in the back of the map with an M8 and pick people off and have a 5 KD, but to have, like, this guy had like an 800 or 900 score per minute when I reacted to him a year ago in hardpoint is just insane. He kills someone and he goes straight for the next kill, and that's something I really respect about the gameplay. And we'll see here, he's definitely on this first streak with the XR2. Using this thing, it seems like he's getting mostly 2 burst kills. That's what I usually see with the XR2 as well. 2 bursts are how it usually goes. Sometimes you will get that lucky 1 burst, but here he's out of ammo, so he's gonna have to pick up that VMP. He is also running the scythe there. He gets some scavenger packs. This XR, the way he plays is like, you think he plays like he has an MSMC or a VMP, even when he has a Tempest, an M8, an XR2. He straight up rushes, and the way he plays for score per minute, you'd think, okay, he could have a high score per minute, but he would die a lot, but he still gets nuclears like they're nothing. And of course, that guy was trying to shoot down some sort of his, like, I think he was trying to shoot down his hater, and he was able to jump on him and pick that guy off. I think he's getting close to the first nuclear here. He must be getting really close. I haven't been paying attention to the streaks, but he's literally up in, oh my gosh. Oh my, he should have died there. That third guy should have had him. He gets, I don't know if that was luck or skill. Okay, he did die right as he got the nuclear, which is kind of perfect timing. And now we're on to the second streak here. You can see the score too on hardpoint. These enemies do not stand a chance. 138 to 7. The way he uses the movement is like, these guys literally, I mean, he has afterburn on, of course. The enemies cannot hit him because of how he's jumping around and how accurate his shot is. He missed a few bullets there. But this thing is pretty much, from what I've seen, oh, there was a 1 burst. It's a consistent 2 burst kill, the XR2, and that's why it's not as good as other burst weapons. The RK5, you can get 1 burst kills. Obviously, it's a pistol, so only at close range. The M8, you can get a bunch of 1 burst kills, and that's because it fires 4 rounds per burst instead of 3 like the XR2. And the M16, you can even get a lot more 1 burst kills than the XR2. However, if you are accurate, and if you do, oh my gosh, he's even given some disrespect there looking at that guy's body. If you are able to hit all, just because you're hitting them with a burst does not mean you're hitting them with all the bullets of the burst. And I think that's where people get confused. Here he goes with the scythe. One beautiful thing about BO3 is that scythe and specialist kills count towards your nuclear. Oh, the pre-fire there. Nothing better than having that hater and that scythe combo. So he's able to pre-fire. Once you get the streaks up and enemies are shooting down your streaks, you can rush and take advantage of them. And that's something that I always say too. But you have to watch out. If you're running like wraps, you could get killed by your own streaks. But when you only have UAV counter and the hater, the enemies are trying to shoot it down. Look there again. He's getting a couple free kills from that. And it's not that the enemies aren't playing. It's that the enemies are trying to shoot down the hater while he's using the hater to hunt them down. It's actually very smart and very strategic if you think about it. Here he is again. Every time you see that he knows where the enemies are coming because he has the hater up, of course, which he earned. And he still does jump shots and gets those angles on the enemies where they would never even expect it. And that's what he's playing smart and securing those gunfight wins even when he does have the hater. The way he moves on the map is just the way he moves is so quick that what takes other people a couple, maybe 20 seconds to get across the map, he does it in like 5 seconds because he wall runs, slides, uses afterburner. And I don't think this guy would ever play without afterburner because he relies on the movement system so much, which is of course props to him. He's great with the movement system, which you should be in these advanced movement games. But it's going to be interesting going back to, and here he's trying to hit that wall bang there. He doesn't end up getting it, and he just says that's a waste of my time and moves on. But it's going to be interesting to see in these next Call of Duty games, the boots on the ground, how different the best players are. Because the best players on these advanced movement games are the ones that use the movement to their advantage. There it is, a nuclear again, unstoppable, up in their spawn. flipping around, just killing everyone. Absolutely crazy stuff. Drop a like on this thing, guys. Let's go for 2,000 likes if you guys made it to the end of the video. I'll link his channel down in the description. Sub for Cookie and Don't Looky. Crazy double nuclear, as well as a montage. I'm out. Peace. Thanks for watching.